Squidward.
Squidward, yeah.
Oh, he's a reliable source.
Yes.
That's gotta be a cheap deal.
Careful, don't cut the bamboo.
Yeah. What is it? Oh, look at that bandana.
It's a 2000 Ford Mustang. Yay!
It's that Miata.
It's a Miata. Yay!
Oh,
You can fit a Miata in your phone. There.
that's not a Miata.
Uh-huh.
There. Hook that up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and a cup of coffee with us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tighten his door handle.
Oh my gosh. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mr. Dirt Mason here, and yes, as you saw, I got my PS5, and I'm so excited. I've been playing it all day. I've been playing Astro's Playroom, I have been playing Dirt 5, and I recently just got Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So, this console is amazingly huge. It's big. Here, take a look. So I recently just got a new setup. So I got all my PlayStation consoles lined up, and here's the PlayStation 5. It's absolutely ginormous. It's insane looking at this thing as I play. And currently got Dirt 5. Cold War's got an update. I played a lot of Astro's Playroom, and I'm really liking the new controllers. The adaptive triggers are probably one of the best things. I really like it, especially in Dirt, because in Dirt, when you're going around a corner and you brake, you can actually feel the triggers start to kind of pulse like ABS, and it's really nice. And also I got some PS4 games like Genshin Impact, Rec Room, which I played last night. If you didn't see the stream, you should check it out. It was really funny. Of course, got Minecraft, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and I gave Destruction All-Stars a try, and I really do like it. It reminds me of Flat Out a bit, but it's all really great. And so, and on the other side, of course, I got my PS4, my Switch, my handhelds, and on the bottom right here, I think, yeah, about 360. Modern Warfare 3 Edition, Xbox One. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, now let's talk about something that's, been a big problem. Now, everyone knows that these consoles, of course, even this PS5, has been one of the most scalped items up on eBay, StockX, and, there's really been a lot of demand for these consoles. And even trying to get this console myself, it was pretty hard. I did get it through retail. Thank God I was able to get one through retail, not through a scalper, because I would never pay for any of those prices. Honestly, you shouldn't be paying for those prices. Honestly, I would just recommend you would just wait until they're more available. Like, I know it's hard. It's hard to get one online. I know these bots are the ones that are kind of ruining the whole experience, but honestly, if you really want to get a PS5, I mean, keep trying to get them through the stock, but honestly, I would just say just wait until you can get them in the store and stuff like that, because that would just be a better, less stressful option. Now, these controllers, I love them. The haptic feedback is really great, especially when I was talking about in Destruction All-Stars and Dirt. Especially when you're going over a different terrain, the haptic feedback does a great job of giving you the feeling that you're going over bumps, and when you do a big jump, you can feel the suspension drop and stuff like that. Especially with the triggers. I really like these adaptive triggers really well. Now, if you do not like the adaptive triggers, of course you can go into the settings and turn it off. But if you really like the adaptive triggers, they're really good. They are really well done. For example, something I really liked in Destruction All-Stars is like just how a real car works. So when I was backing up and trying to do a 180 U-turn and floor it, the right trigger for the gas pedal, right? When you're driving, when you're gassing the gas pedal, the trigger is very, very soft and light. But the moment you start back, putting in reverse and going to forward, you start adding pressure, and it actually pulls tension in here, and that feels really nice and realistic. Especially when you pull the handbrake and you go around a corner and you smash into somebody. You can feel the impact of someone like T-boning you, rear-ending you. It just really creates that really immersive feeling that, you know, that DualShock 4 didn't really give me. This is one of the things I really wished, always wanted in racing games, is the feel of a side impact or the gas and pedals, and these triggers do a really great job. Now, I will say, when you do start up your console, I have been told by this by a couple friends, but make sure you do mute the mic, because you're being in a game of Call of Duty and you might scream at someone because they're camping and they can hear you. Just remember, you can also go into settings and turn on mute when logged in. It's a simple setting to turn on. And I've actually looked at all the other settings, and there's some really neat stuff. Like, there's actually a setting where you can go into the console and you can actually set if you want the default difficulty to be normal, or your control set to be inverted for certain games that you like to play, and that's really nice. Now, the card system. I really like the card system. I think it's a lot better than I think it's like, to me personally, the card system really kind of helps me out when it's like, when it pops up and I can see the most recent stuff. Like, if I did a screenshot, right? Which last night I did a screenshot, and I was trying to find the capture gallery, and I was like, where's the capture gallery? Then I looked up the cards, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, it just pops up on the cards right there for me. I don't need to go to the capture gallery, and I click on it, and I go to the capture gallery. That's a really nice feature. It kind of helps. It's kind of better than PS4, where you have to press the PlayStation button, go to capture gallery to see if you actually got your recording done. And the best part is, in the card, you can play the video right on playback, so you can hear it and go, okay, now it's recording everyone's voices, and everyone's good. And that was a really nice feature. One of the other nice features I really like is when you double tap the share button, you can actually start recording and then end the recording. One of the things on PlayStation 4 I didn't like the most is that when you started recording, it would say, okay, it's recording, but then it wouldn't let you know, like, it wouldn't be a red dot or a timestamp. You have to just like double tap the button again and then end the recording. Well, PlayStation 5, Sony, I can't believe you've done this. This is actually a pretty nice feature. They finally added a part where when you double tap the share button to start recording, like I do my clips with like my rec room and stuff, it actually has a red dot and a timestamp on the top. So now I can actually finally see and make sure, yes, it's recording. Yes, and now it's recording. So now when I'm done with the video, I can end the video and know, oh yeah, it got recorded. On PS4, it just said, okay, it's recording. And there was no timestamp, so I couldn't really know how long the video would be. And when I ended it, of course it would say, okay, video file saved. But it would just be so much better if it had a dot in the middle, and they did that, and I really enjoyed that. Now, one complaint I do have about the console is storage, and the console comes packed with 825 gigabytes, which it says on the box 108 and 25 gigabytes. Once you download the update for the system firmware, you get left with around 600 gigabytes. Now, that may not sound so bad, as my PS4 Slim right over there is, I have to constantly delete games to play other games. Now, you can get a hard drive, of course, and put a hard drive on and put your PS4 games on there. But as of right now, you can't really add the SSD port yet. Sony did announce that they will have a firmware update this summer that will enable it, and when it does, I will pick myself up one of those Sony supported ones, and hopefully a 2 terabyte, because Cold War is like 256 gigabytes. Like, that's bigger than like Modern Warfare, and I thought Modern Warfare was so many gigabytes that I felt like I had to delete half of my library on my PlayStation 4 to get play Modern Warfare. Now, I know most people say, well, why didn't you get a hard drive? Well, I would have gotten a hard drive, but I've been telling myself, like, well, if I get a PS5, I can just put my PS4 games on PS5, and that's pretty much the truth, is that I can pretty much play my games on PS4 and put them and transfer them over to the PS4 and pretty much have them there. And the good thing is that the games run pretty well. I'm gonna be honest, like I can notice some of the fast loader times, except for Need for Speed Heat. I tried this. I tried to see if Need for Speed Heat would get a faster load time. Unfortunately, it doesn't because the loading screen on Need for Speed Heat takes a long ass time. But other games do benefit from it, and it's really nice. The friend system is of course great. The party system, I'm gonna be honest. When I first made that live stream talking about how Sony messed up with the party system, yes, I was angry about that, and yeah, it kind of took out the simpler kind of stuff out of the party system. But after getting used to it for a while, I'm gonna be honest, I don't mind it. I don't mind that you have to be in the group chat because, to be honest, it's just you just simply go to a group chat and you just go and talk to your friends. It really doesn't bother me that much because I wish though they still would have reverted back to the original way it done. But I've gotten so used to it to the point where it doesn't really bother me. Now, do I think you should pull your hair out to buy one of these consoles? No. I really don't think it's worth the time to buy from scalpers. If you really want a PS5 really badly, go ahead and stress out by getting to the checkout and having it sold out. Fortunately for me, I was able to get it from my mom, who helped me, was able to get it because I was at work and I can't be on my phone. And fortunately for me, she was the reason why I was able to get a PS5. And of course, I paid with my money, and so I paid her back. But I like it. I really like it. It has no problems. Not really a lot of technical issues. I'm kind of a little glad I waited before I bought this console for the little bugs to kick in, because with my Xbox One, yeah, there were some technical issues with it a little bit with firmware and stuff like that, but it got ironed out later on, and I had a good time with the Xbox One. So that will do it for today's video. I just wanted to show you guys about my setup and my PS5. Also got a new webcam, so you guys are gonna like this webcam stuff. So anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new around here, subscribe and give it a like, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you got your PS5 or you're not gonna get a PS5, you're gonna get a Series X. Let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. See you later.